Hello guys, it's goldiex here and welcome to Destroy All Humans. Destroy All Humans was originally a PS2 game released in 2005 and a couple of years ago it actually got emulated, the PS2 version of the game got emulated release on the PlayStation 4 and honestly it is one of my favourite PS2 games ever made. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's my favourite PS2 game made, but it's certainly one of my favourite PS2 games. I thought I'd give the game a look and honestly I actually grew to love the game. I thought it was really fun. Sometimes playing as the bad guys really can be much fun than playing the good guys sometimes. So I thought today we'd take a look at the original emulated PS2 version, which is actually a very fun game to play, so I still think it holds up quite well today. And if you guys want to download this game completely free, if you have a PlayStation Now subscription, Destroy All Humans, the original emulated PS2 version, is completely free to download. So if you have a PlayStation Now subscription, and if you go to the PS2 section, you can find this game in there and you can download it completely for free if you want to give this game a look. So I think we'll do, if we go to new game and let's give this game a look. Let's do this. It's been a while since last played this game, so let's bring back some of the memories.
Hello, friends. Have you ever gazed up into the night sky and wondered at the possibility of life on other planets? What marvelous beings might exist out there, hands extended in friendship, awaiting the moment when we humans take our first tentative steps into space? What tales will be told of that glorious day when we are first contacted by our brothers from beyond the stars?
All systems go, General. 4.
Come on, baby, show us what you got.
3.
What the hell?
2.
What in the blue blazes is that?
1.
No, wait! Stop the countdown!
Incompetent fool. I should never have sent you.
What's shaking, Pox? You look a little, what's the word, constipated.
Let's just say I hope you turn out to be less of an evolutionary dead end than your predecessor.
You lost me.
Shall I tell you a secret? Few of our people know this, but the DNA patterns in our cloning banks are becoming more and more degraded with each new clone.
That's bad, right?
Only if we want to retain our immortality through cloning. Of course it's bad! I sent Crypto 136 in search of a planet we visited many eons ago. A planet seeded with pure Furon DNA. But I lost contact.
Let me get this straight. You sent me, him, Crypto 136, to a hostile planet and he's disappeared. Maybe captured, maybe even being tortured as we speak.
Well, I wouldn't jump to any conclusion.
I bet you wouldn't. Let me tell you something, Pox. You're a smart cookie. But there's a time for thought, and there's a time for action. And this is one of those times.
Which?
The second one.
Perhaps you're right, 137.
Of course I'm right. You kidding me? A Cryptosporidium captured by a bunch of monkeys? We gotta go in. We gotta crack some craniums. We gotta rescue me. Him, he's gotta rescue me. I gotta... Brains, man. When do I get to blow things up?
Patience, Crypto, patience. I take your point. Prepare the mothership.
That's what I'm talking about. So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination. The planet Earth.
So it's now time for us to finally invade Earth. So if I go to Options Quick, I want to quickly enable the subtitles before we go anywhere. Just want to make sure subtitles are on. Are they still on? Yes, they are. That's good. Saving data. So I want to quickly go to the archives quickly and show you guys some stuff. So this game has a lot of pretty cool archives. You have like a movie theatre here, and you have some moves that we haven't unlocked yet, but we will unlock as we head to Earth. Here we got some propaganda stuff. We got a making of movie of when the game was in development, E3 2004 trailer and stuff like that, which is quite cool. So the archives has a lot of handy stuff in here, which is quite nice. So now let's go head to Earth and invade the planet. Turnipseed Farm, destination Earth. I remember Turnipseed Farm. Let's go cause some havoc.
Orthopox to Cryptosporidium 137. Come in, Cryptosporidium.
Crypto here. How's the view from the safety of the mothership?
Very funny. Let's just say I'm glad I'm up here and you're down there. Loathsome little planet. Now, Crypto! To ensure this invasion runs smoothly, it is imperative we identify the dominant life forms on this world. Those lactating bovoids are likely candidates.
Surely you don't mean those foul-smelling gas bags beyond the fence?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
But they're covered in nipples.
Now, Cryptosporidium!
So I need to go and mess with the cows. Enter the cow pattern. So much for invading Earth at the moment. Cortex scan. Target a cow and press and hold the L1 button. The scan ability has appeared on the square button. Read a cow's mind by pressing the square button. Remember to continue to press and hold the L1 button.
The right analog.
So hold the L1 button, I can read people's minds. I can even read the minds of animals as well.
We can peer into
Moo. That's boring.
Moo.
What's this cow thinking? Moo, of course.
Scan another one.
They eat with their mouths. Ugh, I think I'm going to be violently ill. Attention, Earth creature. This planet is now part of the Furon Empire. Your benevolent masters welcome you. At this time, we wish to abduct you for the purpose of scientific research. The procedure will be protracted and invasive. Do you have any objections? Earth creature, I am addressing you. Respond or be vaporized. I don't care how many stomachs you have. I don't have time for this.
As you can clearly see, this game has a great sense of humour. Psychokinesis. Target a cow and press and hold the L1 button. The PK ability has appeared on the triangle button. Tap the triangle button to lift the cow into the air and use the right analog stick to move it around. So as you can see, that alien almost shat on Crypto. So this game does have a great sense of humour. One thing I did like about this game as well is the humour. It did have me chuckling a bit every time I played this game. Especially Pox the Commander. I do sometimes keep forgetting his name, but this guy does crack me up a bit. Especially when Crypto fails a mission. And you see him get angry at Crypto. No, Crypto, you fool! That kind of thing. Concentration. Using the mental abilities drains concentration. The concentration meter is at the top left of the screen. The concentration meter recharges over time when not using mental abilities. So when Crypto uses abilities that involves his mind, the meter at the top left of the screen will start to deteriorate, but when it's deteriorated, Crypto will have to wait for it to recharge. So let's take out this last cow. I feel sorry for this cow. So this game does have a thing or two for cows.
Martha, you didn't tell me we was having barbecue for dinner. Wait a minute, that ain't steak. That's holy mother... Martha, give me the shotgun.
Zap-O-Matic. Press and hold the R1 button to fire the Zap-O-Matic. Firing the Zap-O-Matic drains the batteries, wait for them to recharge before firing again. Aim the Zap-O-Matic by using the right analog stick. So this is the first weapon we got in the game. Of course, we're going to need some weapons if to invade Earth. So taking out this farmer, brain extraction, target the farmer's corpse and press and hold the L1 button. The extract ability has appeared on the circle button. Repeatedly tap the circle button to extract the brain. Alright, let's get this guy's brain. Collecting brains in this game isn't very important because you still help you collect DNA. If you collect a certain amount of DNA...
Harold, come on back, you gotta see this! They got a talking horse on the TV! I ain't never seen nothing like... Ah! Low-grade spaceman!
I am not green.
Crypto shield. Crypto is protected from damage by a shield. The shield's energy bar is shown at the top right. Invading combat for a short period of time will give the shield time to recharge. If the shield is depleted, Crypto becomes vulnerable to death. So as I was saying before I go into our body cutscene, collecting DNA in this game is very important to unlock new story missions throughout the game. You can collect DNA by collecting brains from humans, and you can also by completing side missions and collecting Furon probes throughout the world. As we'll do that once we complete all the story missions. I'll probably have to do a few side missions here and there to unlock the next mission, that kind of stuff. I'm not going to do every single side mission in the game. I'll only do a few side missions if I need to collect some extra DNA to unlock the next mission. So I don't know if I'll do every single one of them.
Evening, Ms. Turnipseed. We got a call from Farmer Dixon over the other side of the state road. Said he heard some pretty strange noises coming from over this way. What is that? A new silo?
Crypto! That human law enforcement officer is attempting an unauthorized entry of your spacecraft. If those pea-brains were to get their hands on your quantum deconstructor, they could rip a hole in the space-time continuum.
So now we have to take out the law enforcement. Okay, I'm up for this. Even the law cannot stop Crypto the alien. Crypto 137. So in the cutscene of the game we did see Crypto 136 get killed. Now we got a new Crypto clone, Crypto 137, invading the Earth. I'm gonna vaporize this chicken, yep, why not? Bit cruel of me to do, but oh well. I'm the bad guy in this game, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. This game is a great example of that. It just shows that sometimes being the bad guy in a good game is far better than being the good guy sometimes. Infamous was a great example of that in the Infamous games where you could decide to be a hero or a villain when you played the game. The death ray. Press and hold the R1 button to fire the death ray. Firing the death ray for long periods will cause it to overheat, but it will quickly cool down when not in use. So death ray is what I'm using right now. We're using that to burn down the buildings all around the farm. So as the farm is not very well populated, this will be the perfect place to show off that we're ready to invade the Earth. The United States of America is better be prepared.
Move out, man! Move! I don't know, but I've been told Joe McCarthy's good at
Oh, great! The human military-industrial complex. We can't allow them to alert their leaders to our presence. Exterminate them! Now!
Open fire!
I'm on it. Annihilate the military threat. If the law can't stop Crypto, then neither will the military. Obviously the military is going much tougher than the law, but still. The military will get what's coming to them as well. Saucer's hull. When the saucer takes damage and the hull integrity is reduced, the hull integrity bar is shown at the top right. The only way to repair the hull is to find a repair pod. Pox drops them when you destroy certain buildings. When the hull is reduced to 0, the saucer is destroyed and Crypto is killed. That is not what we want. Die. Okay, there's another tank hidden right over here. You can't hide from me. There we go.
The humans are making a final push.
We got more of them coming?
Wipe them.
Okay, we're slightly under attack here. Luckily, this isn't the worst of what the military is going to send out to us later. We wait till we get some more populated areas in the game, then we'll see what the military is going to throw at us later.
Did you see what I saw?
You bet your sweet ass I did. What did you see?
Little green man in a flying saucer wiping out the best infantry unit in the U.S. Army.
Right, good. Me too. Green? Not gray?
Don't be a stiff. You know what it means?
Absolutely. What?
It means the papers got it right for once. Get on the horn to Silhouette. We've got the worst case scenario.
The eggheads were actually onto something? I don't believe it.
Believe it, Roswell was only the beginning. The invasion is on.
Yep, the invasion has just begun. Cattle mutilation, pandemic farmer disappears amongst cow abuse allegations. What kind of aliens would abuse cows though, eh? DNA harvesting. You'll need to land the source to harvest DNA. Once on the ground, you can gather more DNA by extracting brain stems, completing side missions and collecting Furon probes. You'll be notified when you have collected enough DNA to unlock the next mission. So it looks like at this point we need to collect a few more DNA to unlock the next mission. So like I said earlier, we need to collect DNA to unlock a few missions later on in the game. So let's go collect ourselves some DNA. Collecting DNA in the game doesn't just automatically unlock new missions, you can always use it to upgrade your weapons later on, upgrade your guns as well as Crypto Sorcerer as well, which is quite handy. So collecting DNA in this game is definitely very handy. Anal probe. Press the R2 button to cycle to the anal probe, press the R1 button to fire the anal probe, giving the target a mild probe. This causes them to grab their buttocks and run for the hill. Press and hold the R1 button to charge up the anal probe. The pure shock of this super probe will cause the target's head to explode. This yields a juicy DNA-rich fresh brainstem. So basically this weapon here, the anal probe, basically makes people shit their pants basically. It's a nice little weapon actually. It shows this game can be a bit over the top at times, but it does make this game really fun to play. So let's charge up and let's shoot this farmer. I'll just go quickly demonstrate what this weapon does. If I shoot him a few times, it should hopefully make him run. There we go. See, he's holding his buttocks. He is actually shitting his pants in the process, but we can't actually see him doing that because he is, because he's hiding basically in the cornfield. His butt's hiding in the cornfield basically. So if I find a farmer the other way or something, maybe I can demonstrate that. It is a bit gross to watch. Here's a woman. Let me show you. See? She was shitting, and then there we go, she dropped some DNA. So let's quickly do a side mission. Start rural race. I wish to test your observational skills. Crypto race the locations. I'll tell you as quickly as you can. Travel to each checkpoint as quickly as possible. Let's do it. So side missions do vary a bit in this game. Sometimes it's a bit of a. Sometimes some of the side missions are a checkpoint race. Sometimes involves killing as many humans as possible, even killing as many cows as possible. Like I said, this game has a thing or two for cows. But I do think it suits the game's humour a little bit, I'm not going to lie. So now, if we head to the next checkpoint, then we should get quite a bit of that DNA from completing side mission. Honestly, it's going to come in handy a bit later on, especially when we want to upgrade our source and our weapons. Especially when we want to deal with some tough infantry later on. I see a probe up there, let's quickly pick it up as we found it. We should easily be able to get all to checkpoints within 2 minutes, it shouldn't be a problem. So we'll quickly grab that probe as another DNA for us. Obviously the more DNA you have, the better it's going to be, so I'm not going to collect every Furon probe in the game, so as I've already done that before. Oh, come to think of that as well, this is also a PS2, PS4 game I've also well, I have platinum the PS2 emulated version of this game. I'll quickly show you guys actually. So here, if I go here, as you guys can see, I have got the platinum trophy. I have the trophy Ruler of Earth, so I unlocked that on the 2nd November 2021, just over 2 months ago. Not bad, eh? So this is one of those games I've also managed to platinum. I have such a thing for playing HD PS2 games. The PS2 is actually my favourite video game system of all time, and it has so many games, and I wish Sony would release many more emulated PS2 games on the PlayStation Store. It would be so cool if they did. I would kill to see Time Splitters 2 re-released in HD, or all 3 of the Time Splitters games. This game was also developed by Pandemic Studios as well. That was the studio behind Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, as well as the game Mercenaries on the PS2 as well. Some of the gameplay mechanics game are actually a bit similar to Star Wars Battlefront. When you play as Crypto, some of the gameplay mechanics are actually a little bit similar. The mission complete, reward 175 DNA. Return to Mothership. You can select the next mission, buy upgrades, and view from the archives from the Furon Mothership. You can return to Mothership by pressing the start button and return to the Mothership. When you're ready, return to Mothership for your next mission. So return to the Mothership to get to next. All you need to do is just pause the game and select return to Mothership. I think we're done with Turnipseed Farm. Let's go invade somewhere else. So we got a new mission available. Nice. Just what I want to hear.
Now then, I know what you're thinking. What can I, a lowly novice, do to help bring about the destruction of Earth and the inevitable reign of the Furon Empire? Well, I'll tell you. It was in the earliest days of the Empire we realized our species was doomed. Eons of waging war on inferior races with unregulated atomic weaponry had mutated our genes. We could not propagate due to our complete and utter lack of genitalia. Fortunately, a Furon ship happened upon Earth on its way back from destroying the Martians. Human society was young and nubile. Sailors on a foreign planet, letting off steam, one thing led to another. Long story short, every human being alive today has buried deep in his genetic code a strand of Furon DNA. Over the eons, we've learned to clone ourselves, but with each iteration, the information degrades, and the results are increasingly unpredictable. The Furon genes in humanity's DNA are ancient, uncorrupted. They represent the future of the Furon race. If only we can get at them.
So I'm going to go head down to Pox that quick. This is where we can actually upgrade some of our weapons once we've unlocked the upgrades.
Welcome to my little laboratory. You may not have known this, but I flatter myself to be something of an inventor. In my spare time, I've been developing some truly impressive weapon and ability upgrades. I'd be happy to share them with you. If you've got something for me in trade, say some of that delicious DNA you've collected.
So we can upgrade some of Crypto's weapons, and we can also upgrade some of the upgrades for the sorcerer as well. By the looks of it, we have not unlocked any upgrades yet, so unfortunately we can't spend any DNA just yet.
So what would you like?
So let's get to the hangar and see where we go next. So we now unlock the area Rockwell. Earth women are delicious. Pox, now's not a time to be flirting with women. So we've now unlocked a new mission, Rockwell Earth Women Are Delicious. I think we'll save that mission for the next episode because we have done quite a bit on Turnipseed Farm. Okay guys, we're going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. You can keep updated with all the Destroy All Humans episodes uploaded to my channel. And in the next episode, we'll invade Rockwell. Let's see what Pox wants to do with the Earth Women on the ground, eh? I hope to see you all then. Thank you so much for watching. This is goldiex and I'm out.